They haven't been called up yet? It feels like they've been called up. No, I would say this. I think with Alvarez, there was a lot of momentum there early on. He's cooled off offensively, and I think it's also hard to bring up a young catcher into this pennant race. And I think, a lot of this also is, what does the offense look like at the moment? And do they need them from a versatility standpoint? I think Vientos is the guy who spent most of the time at Triple-A. He's the closest from people that I had talked to recently. I don't think there's a spot for Vientos either. Baty just got there. So I don't think, unless there's an injury, Anthony, is that you're going to see any of these guys this year. I think Alvarez is kind of almost mindset like, if it happens, it might happen next year. But I don't think right now, early on he might have felt like he wanted to be up here, but I don't think he deserves to come up right now.
There's not a huge need at this time, Jim, which is a good place to be if you're the Mets. I know people are excited to see these prospects, but that's just the long and short of it is there's not a huge need for a bench bat, which is essentially what any of these guys coming up at this point in their prospect career would be. I think if there is one guy I've always kind of thought it was more Vientos than Alvarez who could come up this year. He's got the most experience at the upper minors. He's really raked all year. The strikeouts are an issue. He's been striking out about 30% of the time down there. I had a nice chat with him yesterday in Syracuse, and he kind of said, I've been working on that. I've been working on my two-strike approach. But really, for me, I have to figure out how to do that while still not getting rid of that aggressiveness that's made him so good. But to me, if there's one of those guys in that group that comes up this year, it is Vientos.